You can significantly make achieving your dreams easier by understanding the secret that drives the desire to succeed in all humans. There is a big secret to understanding what you want in life and how you can get it. As humans, our actions and motives are usually driven by short and long-term goals. We often look for how to achieve a particular purpose once we get it. We chase another and try to achieve it too. In some instances, the goal could be a lifetime objective, leaving us chasing it for the price of becoming happier and fulfilled. But is this the truth? Does achieving set goals makes us happier? Is that why we exist? To work through hurdles, beat challenges, and end up at a finishing line determined by a quantifiable goal? We at Above Yourself believe there is more to life than just trying to achieve certain expectations. Our inner self is not so shallow that satisfying some self-established goals and expectations will make everything perfect. In essence, fulfilling that goal does not guarantee you to get to achieve what you want. This is why we will take you right back to the beginning before you ever had any self-imposed purpose you believed achieving would give a sense of fulfillment. Understanding what you want in life. It is easy to be concerned about achieving your goals, but wait a minute and take a deep breath. What exactly are you chasing? Why do you think you will find fulfillment in your pursuit? Is it really what you want? To answer this question, it would help if you understood the average human's purpose on Earth. Two significant phenomena drive goals and passion in humans, the mind and the brain. Out of the two, the brain is by far the most dominating. There are two main compartments of the brain. The significant part is the mammalian brain. The mammalian brain, also called the reptilian brain, drives all primitive desires you feel as a human. It is the part of the brain that triggers and amplifies the survival signal and does not require any development at birth. The mammalian brain makes a newly delivered baby seek food when hungry and convinces it to communicate the desire in the best way, by crying. This part of the brain helps the child understand that to survive, it must eat, and to eat, it must cry. As the baby grows and becomes a teenager, the mammalian brain becomes more vocal and more powerful yet primitive. The teenager now knows how to communicate best for survival. He understands danger better, and when there is one, the first thought that comes to mind is to escape, be at the defense or get shelter. It does not allow the chance for a critical analysis of whether the feeling of fear is irrational. It only screams, escape. This particular reaction to situations and circumstances highlights the negative consequence of the mammalian brain dominating your thought process. It amplifies fear and does not allow room for rationality or deep thinking. Worse, it uses fear to shape short and long-term goals for us as humans. Do you think you're pursuing a goal or hoping to achieve those few targets because you feel it will make you happy, or fear that not getting them will make you miserable and unfulfilled? The majority of people fall into the latter. The mammalian brain is so tricky that it makes fear look like motivation and convinces you that the reason you want so badly is that it will make you happy and fulfilled. But take a good look at your life right now. If you do not achieve those goals, will you be miserable? Why are you even trying to accomplish these goals? Is it because everyone around you seems to be chasing something, so you have to create a purpose similar to theirs and join the rat race? When you ask yourself these deep questions, the answer may be astonishing. You may discover you have been living your life on a misguided path. Every human has an innate purpose assigned to give them true happiness. And this joy does not only come when they achieve the objective, it is evident even in the entire process of them achieving their goal. The mammalian brain, fueled by societal recommendations and ego, silences the innate objective in most people and indoctrinates a new dream that will never give them real fulfillment. So even if they achieve the new goal, they will not be any better than they were psychologically. You can try to test this theory. How many goals have you looked forward to achieving in your life, and after you did made you joyful in your inner self? This is the situation with so many people. They think they will have their life figured out when they achieve their dreams. only to get the finish line and end up disappointed. This sad situation is because their dream is not the true purpose their inner personality desire. So how can you change this situation? You need to find that purpose that resonates with your inner self. That is the big secret to getting what you want and need, and this time they will make you fulfilled. Getting what you want in life. Understanding what you want for your life and getting it requires relegating the mammalian part of your brain and letting the inner mind surface. When the mammalian mind is dominant, your thought process becomes directed toward fear. To put your inner mind in control of your thought process, you need to go back to the drawing board. You have to think deeply about what you really want without seeing it from the eyes of not wanting to fail and ending up as a disappointment to everyone. The fear gave birth to the mammalian brain's imposed goals, and you need to beat it. The mammalian brain could have suggested that becoming an engineer would make you very fulfilled, but you have to ask yourself deep, innate questions. Does becoming an engineer make you happy? Does it flow with your soul? If there was no societal expectations, would you still want to become an engineer? Is your love for your engineering built from an adaptive mentality that made you accept it as fate? Are you becoming an engineer for yourself or just for your survival and personal pride? You can place your goal into any of these 5 deep thinking questions, and if for any reason you hesitate to answer in a positive affirmation that resonates with your soul and personality, then you may have to re-establish your goal to get that real satisfaction. The good thing is that it is never too late to restructure your thought process and go for what makes you fulfilled. Of course, your objective and desire may not meet societal expectations or may exceed what you formally settled for, but that is not the point. The reason you are discovering the goal is to love your life to the fullest according to your personality and deep-seated humanity. You will feel the world aligns with your personality when you reach this state. Despite not being very rich, you would feel like the wealthiest person on earth. You will be much happier and fulfilled and find it extremely easy to live your life. It may not always be easy to discover your innate happiness, especially when you have always pursued a mammalian suggested goal carved out from fear of not wanting to fall behind your mates. Trying to move away from such a thought process is rarely easy, and you may often find yourself worried if you are making the best decision to abandon all your goals and dreams for the sake of self-discovery. You can take the entire psychological change step by step. You're not under any pressure to change and get on the right path. No, you have to allow the mental change to happen gradually. You only need to do your part by deliberately trying to find the real you outside the noise of self-pressure, survival instincts, and societal expectations. It is only then you can understand what you want from life. Once you have achieved that understanding, you learn that most of the things you pursue as human are only peripherals. You may realize that money does not necessarily give you much happiness as helping the needy. You may also discover that building a solid family bond could be all you need to be happy and sane. Understanding your goals and objectives for life makes getting the tools to fulfill them easy and almost natural. It may take some time to achieve your primary purpose, but you will eventually. It is why it resonates with your spirit in the first place. It is not driven by fear of not accomplishing your goal, but by the joy you gain with succeeding. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like and subscribe button to see more videos like this. Also, you can turn on the notification bell for recent video uploads.